The following podcast is not real, but it is really sponsored by Emporium Arcade Bar. Emporium hosts awesome game, beer, food, and live music events daily in Wicker Park and Logan Square. Visit EmporiumChicago.com for info.
Hello from the Magic Tavern. Or rather, should I say, hello from Chu Chu's Chow, a weekly podcast from the magical land of Foon. I'm your host, Arnie Niekamp. If you've never listened to the podcast before, this is what's going on. Many, many months ago, I fell through a dimensional portal behind a Burger King into the fantastical land of Foon. Luckily, I'm still getting a slight Wi-Fi signal from the Burger King, and I use that to upload a podcast. I record usually every week in the Vermilion Minotaur, which is a tavern in the town of Hog's Face in the land of Foon. But this week, to celebrate my buddy Chu Chu's and UC's restaurant, Chu Chu's Chow, I am recording from Chu Chu's Chow.
Yeah, baby.
Did that make any sense?
Yeah, it did. As much as you can make sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, Chunt, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
I am Chunt.
Good work.
Bing bong, bing bong.
Fantastic. And, of course...
Where are Table 4's apps? Where are Table 4's apps? I need apps. What's going on here?
Usidore, I understand that you are running Chu Chu's Chow right now, but we are doing the podcast.
Oh, I am Usidore, wizard of the
go.
12th realm of Ephesius, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical delights, devourer of chaos, champion of the great halls of Tarakas. The elves know me as Fiang Yalak. The dwarves know me as Table 6 needs a fresh... the dwarves know me as Zoran Hookstangus.
Can we get them some menus?
Yes, I'm so sorry about that. I'll be right back.
Just need some menus over there.
There you go. Please enjoy your stay here, Chu Chu's Chow. Yes, it's wonderful to have you.
Our special today is deep-fried fox
And I
face.
am known in the Northeast as Gasmoenius Maystar, and there may be other secret names you do not know yet.
Are you done?
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right, fantastic. So I'm so excited. This is my first time checking out Chu Chu's Chow, Chunt, the restaurant you guys opened.
Yeah, thank you for coming. I mean, I have to say, it really means the world to me that you're here.
Yeah, buddy.
I didn't know if you ever come, so I think I just want you to have the best time. So we'll sit here at the chef's table, and anything you want, it's on me.
Wow, what's the first thing? Is there like an appetizer I should have? Should we work our way through the meal during the podcast?
There is a prefix menu.
Okay,
as I mentioned,
that
that just means it's set. Mm-hmm. It's like a set menu.
Okay.
It must be a Foon thing.
That must be just a
yeah.
Foon thing.
If you don't know what prefix is, it must be a Foon thing. So it starts with, like I said, our specialty is deep-fried fox face.
Huh.
So that's what you're making a face.
I like the first two words.
Okay.
Oh, it's delicious, Adal.
Oh.
You skin the face of a fox, and you slowly lower the face meat into a boiling hot pool of oil until it just is crispy and delicious.
I love that Chef Cadence.
So wonderful. Sumptuous.
I'm going to warn listeners, I'm just guessing this episode is going to be Usidore chef voice heavy. So if you're not a fan, you probably could just turn it off right now.
So we have that, and then we also have horsetail fritters. Mm-hmm. And I mean, the rest is kind of up to the chef.
Yeah.
We have a new chef. We have a set chef. So he kind of dictates what day-to-day the best ingredients are and what we can get from the market.
It sounds like adventurous fare. Mm-hmm. I am here to support you guys. I'm excited to eat all that stuff.
Oh, pardon me for a moment. Hello, welcome to Chu Chu's Chow. Yes, come right this way.
To start, do you want a glass of, we have sparkling owl tears?
Sparkling owl tears, sure. It sounds odd, but...
It's just kind of like a palate cleanser. It's just like an aperitif.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Can I start you with some appetizers? And you'd like to join my quest to defeat the Dark Lord of Food? Yes, for he is evil and everywhere. Even in this haunted bog, he doth plague us all. But enjoy your meal.
We lose a lot of customers.
Look, I know that I've been accused of not being as supportive of you guys as I could be in the past, and that's why I'm here to eat some deep-fried fox face.
Best friends.
Yay, best friends! Hey, you know what? I'm really interested in meeting your chef.
Oh, well, here he comes. He's thank you so much, Leonard, for the deep fried fox face. This is Leonard Kronkite. He's our head chef.
Oh,
Leonard Kronkite.
good morrow. Arby, is it?
It's Arnie.
Oh,
Arnie.
if he wants to call you Arby, just let him.
Arby?
Yeah.
Yes, in fact, it is an old honor to be given a special name by a chef.
Oh, really?
Yes, so Arby shall be the name.
Yeah, Arby
yeah.
sounds fitting.
I can already hear the emails coming in. People calling me Arby.
Emails.
We don't need to talk about Earth stuff.
Leonard, it's a magical form of mail, much as a bird would carry a message to you through these wires and magical energies. Messages are transported on Arnold's magical world.
Great Scott!
We have been playing a game set in this world, and it is quite
boy.
fantastical. Officers and bosses.
Oh, officers and bosses, eh?
But you know what, guys? This is the Chu Chu's Chow episode. I'm really excited to learn more about this restaurant you guys are opening. And Leonard, I've heard that you're a half giant.
Yes. So, the way it works is the lower half of my body is a giant.
As you can see.
Oh,
As you
sure.
can
Yeah.
see,
Wow.
My legs are quite large. And the upper half is, well, I'll just say it is a human. So,
Yeah, it's what we call in Foon pear-shaped.
yes. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
right, pear-shaped. Yes. And you know, it offered me quite some goodness as a chef. You know, there are long hours. And,
Sure.
but with my giant legs that are also immortal as a giant.
Immortal?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah,
yes.
long after her top half is dead, those legs will be running.
Oh, they'll be
Oh,
just
no.
cavorting about and looking for a restaurant in which to cook. So,
Sure.
yes.
Do you cook much with your legs?
Well, I try to keep them planted firmly on the ground.
Sure.
As to give my upper parts more dexterity. But,
Sure.
I have been known to take a little more glob here and there.
Yeah,
and,
now we're talking.
Get a
Oh,
little
what?
crazy.
Yeah, baby.
Holy cow.
Yes.
Pardon me for a moment.
Oh, boy.
It also helps to have a half giant in the kitchen, just so there's not going to be any unruly customers. Like
Right.
if people don't like what they're eating, and they're like, I need to see the chef. Once a half giant comes out, they're not going to complain.
Yeah, they're like half terrified.
Yeah, exactly. They're like,
Do you if I were a half giant, if my legs were giant and the top of me wasn't, I would always pull the maneuver of always be sitting down when someone threatens me and then stand up.
My God. Do you know, I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. That's a wonderful idea.
so go dig in.
Okay.
Why don't you eat the deep fried fox face so Leonard can see your face while
Okay.
you enjoy it?
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah.
favorite part.
Everyone is staring at my face very intently.
Yes.
Let's just keep the conversation. I mean, I'll
Really-
eat. I'll pick at it.
And no one's going to say a word until
Okay.
we eat. We really
All
want you to
right.
enjoy it.
There you go. Yep. You're going to have to chew for a good 15 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
It's a little, yeah.
All right.
What do you think?
What
do you think?
It's. Oh boy, yeah. I'm surprised that there's like under the deep frying, there's fur there
Yes.
still.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? It's a fox face.
Yeah.
Did you not understand that part?
Yeah, no, I guess I should have not made the mistake of thinking it wasn't literal. But it's good.
Yeah.
It's real good.
thank
Where those?
you
I could
so
really
much.
use those owl tears to wash it
Oh,
down.
here you go.
It's
Let me
very-
just pour you a flute of that.
Okay.
And Leonard, what else? So we have the horsetail fritters, the fox face. Was there anything else from the market that's going to go on the prefix menu too?
Yes, well, usually I specialize in the face, really, of anything. So any type of face.
It's a
that
face-heavy menu, is
Yeah,
what
it's
you're saying.
definitely face heavy. So we definitely have the fox face, and then we also have the sheep's face,
Okay.
and of course the pig's face, which is a delicacy.
Yeah.
So,
And you really should watch when Leonard's in the kitchen and he's taking the face off. Like that whole face off procedure is just.
I'm a big fan of Face Off.
Like it holds up.
Yeah,
The
it really
procedure
does.
holds
It's
up.
sort of.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the procedure is stupid, but
Yeah.
also like in a great way. Like,
Yeah, because at first you're like, "That's come on," and then you're like, "No, it's working. Like it kind of works."
yeah. So, Leonard, what made you decide to become a chef?
Well, it's interesting. It's actually a legacy in...
A legacy?
Yes, in the human part of my family. And, well, it was my duty to carry it on, even when we escaped the dreaded Earth place for Foon.
What?
Yes, my family and I, we fled. Fled. We came to Foon.
Yeah.
We fell behind. There was some sort of sandwich shop. And we came here, and my mother, who was the human, she said, Leonard, this is your destiny. You must carry it on. And I did.
So your human ancestors come from Earth and not from Foon?
It is true, yes. And they are also from Earth, but it was a long time
Holy
ago.
crap! Well, maybe you can answer. What's a Houdini? Do you know? Because Arnie didn't seem to know.
It's just not as interesting as you think it's going to be.
Is it some kind of dish?
No, I don't know.
We think it's a person named Peter Houdini.
Oh, yeah, that sounds right.
Do you remember anything about your life as a human on Earth?
Unfortunately, I don't. We left when I was just a few months old in human time. And so I don't remember. I remember a lot of bright lights, and that's about it.
So let me understand this. You were born upon Earth, correct?
Yes.
Yet you are half giant.
Right.
So the giants also at some point were on Earth.
Well, I mean, there was a giant, a famous giant on Earth named Andre,
Oh.
Yes.
and he was a fighter,
Yes.
and sadly not immortal.
Oh,
Not a very good story.
Yeah, but is there any chance? Is your father Andre the giant?
Well, I really can't believe you're bringing this up, but it is time that I come to terms with it. Yes, that was my father, and he is now living in Foon, and he is mortal now that he is back in his original place.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Andre the giant lives in Foon now.
Yes. Oh boy, that is going to give me a whipping for this one.
is he that big cloaked guy that just yells "obey" at everyone?
Yes, I believe that's him.
Perhaps.
I believe you're right. That is
That
him.
guy is weird as hell.
That guy, he is. Well, that's Leonard's father.
I'll be like walking at night and he'll be like "obey," and I'm like, "Get the fuck off my case, man."
Yeah. Does he ever come up to you and say, "Anybody want a peanut"?
No.
I don't.
No. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Should he?
Now, Leonard, I'm very curious. What is it exactly then that makes you believe your bottom half is immortal?
Well, I just kind of deduced
Oh.
because the bottom half of me is so large that I say, well, that half must be the giant part.
Yes.
Sure.
And my legs look beautiful and sinewy. And
Usidore, hand me that knife. There's a knife.
oh God!
I'm so sorry. I'm so
It's-
sorry.
dude, that's-
I'm so sorry.
All right.
I'm so sorry. I thought you wouldn't feel it.
I'm not.
She didn't say indestructible. She
Right.
said immortal.
What's the difference?
You know, I can still feel pain. For
I am
God's
so sorry.
sake.
Boy.
I thought you would. I was like, let's test him.
We're very sorry
I am
about that.
so sorry.
I thought he
Alright.
just wanted to cut up his fox face.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't need a knife. It should be so tender that
Just
you
falls
don't
apart.
need one. Yes.
I am so sorry.
He's got very small hands and mouth, though, so sometimes it's hard to.
Yeah, it takes me
Yes.
15 to 30 minutes to chew it.
Exactly.
Right.
I think your logic is. What was that?
I was just making fun of him.
What the hell? How dare you? How
I don't
dare
know.
you?
I don't know. These owl tears are going to my head.
Leonard, I think your logic
He's
is...
having a stroke. He's having a stroke. Lay him down. Lay him down.
Lay down. Lay down,
Lay him down.
Usidore.
He's overworked for sure.
Yeah.
He's been working 3 days straight. He hasn't slept.
Uh-huh.
And I think he just had a stroke. His face just went slack.
boy.
So let's give him a moment to cool down. Could you just put that rag under the water?
And we're back.
Yeah. What? Hey, wow. You just snapped back up.
I am a wizard.
Right.
Need I say more?
You know what? Maybe we should take a quick break and make sure that Usidore is doing all right.
All right, I'll lay down.
All right. We'll be right back.
Good folks of Hog's Face, some of you may know me. My name is Bungaree Chubbins of Chubbins Chamber Pots and so forth. Lately, all I hear is a bunch of yammering about this upstart Penhaligon's pretty potties. I don't understand it. Does anyone really need a heart-shaped, diamond-encrusted turd box? I'm asking, when did this come into fashion? Please, good people, be sensible and come to my shop, Chubbins Chamber Pots and so forth. My turd boxes are in the shape of boxes.
'Tis I, Usidore, and I command thee. Go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern right now and become a member and get all of our wonderful bonus content.
And we're back.
I just want to apologize again for your leg.
That's all right. The wound has healed, so...
Know that it will be, my assumptions will be reflected in your next paycheck, so...
Oh, wow.
I'll have Nimbly poop a little extra.
Oh,
I
very nice.
also wanted to point out, before I was so rudely interrupted by Arnold and a stroke, that your logic is impeccable.
Thank you.
Think of the great unmoving mountains of Trailfield. They live forever.
The unmoving mountains?
Yes.
Are there moving mountains?
No.
That's just, okay.
Just reiterating.
Sure.
I'm making a point that they're large and they're forever, just as your legs are. So
Yes.
I understand perfectly how you have come to your decision.
Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate that.
Thank you for being such a wonderful chef.
Oh,
I'm glad that you sort of brought that up, Leonard. I hesitate to broach this subject, but this is this podcast, so I'm gonna have to ask. So your leg, you've got giant legs.
yes.
I assume you've also got a giant's butt.
Oh, well, thank you very much, but I guess one could say it is sizable.
Sure. And
Come on, don't...
What, Jen? You're telling me to not ask this question?
Come on, you know the answer.
I don't.
I mean,
Arby.
Yeah, come on, Arby.
Look, we're all guys here. Like,
You know what? If you do this, if you ask this question, from now on, anytime anybody in Foon thinks of Arby, they're going to think gross. They're going to think fucking gross.
really?
Yes.
That's how it is on Earth as well. Unless they're a sponsor.
Ugh. He wants to know. Come on.
Giant.
What are you packing?
Yeah.
Packing.
Yes, in terms of genitalia.
Oh, in my trousers.
Exactly.
Yes, what am I packing in my trouser bag?
When you get up in the morning and you pack your trouser bag for the day,
Yes.
how big of a suitcase do you need?
May I interject for a moment before he answers? I hate that part of getting ready in the morning.
Yes. Packing your trousers.
Packing my trouser bag every morning. It seems like such a hassle.
Yeah.
It seems like, why don't we just have one piece of garment that it does not require you to so specifically put your balls into one thing, your shaft into another, zip the whole thing up. It's just, I don't understand it, frankly.
I always have trouble folding my penis when I pack.
What?
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you not pack your penis?
Yeah, sure I do. I pack my penis one leg at a time.
Do you,
Like everybody else.
Right.
We'll get you a trouser bag.
All right, fair. Okay.
Yes,
Maybe that's
yes.
enough dick and balls talk.
Arby must have an authentic Foon trouser bag.
Yes, of course he
That'll
must.
be-
Yes.
Yeah,
We'll have
yeah.
someone make one for you.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
Sure.
But I'm sorry, I interrupted you. You were going to tell us about the size of your penis.
Oh, right.
Well, we also don't. We don't have to talk about. We don't have to.
You're the one that brought it up.
Here comes the third course. Here you go. So this is goat because we have a lot of Usidore sacrifices a lot of goats.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he also this has been marinating for 3 days.
Yeah.
In your own blood.
In my blood?
Yeah, a while ago, Usidore took a vial of your blood, and he's been using that to marinate the goat. This is a special dish we made today just for you, so you're the only one who's going to eat that.
It doesn't look like it's been cooked in any way.
Nope, just marinated.
Yeah.
So we're all going to wash your face and just go ahead and take a bite.
Yes, please take a bite.
We just want to make sure
Everyone
that
is
you...
looking at me
Yes.
very intensely.
Yum, yum, yum.
Okay, all right. Oh, God.
Yum, 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 yum. There you go. Oh, yeah.
I really hope he likes it. If he doesn't,
And could you...
who knows what I
I
might
like
do.
it. It's good. It's really good. Oh, but it's filling. It's even just that little...
Oh, really? You can't eat the rest?
No, this is a fucking full goat. I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
You know, Arby, it is customary to eat the entire plate when it comes to you, or else...
You're being rude.
All right, I'm sorry.
Well, I didn't want
Leonard
to say it.
and Usidore slaved over that
Okay,
goat.
I'm gonna need a little bit of time. All right, but I'm gonna work my way through.
Thank you.
Why don't you guys tell me where some more of the dishes that what's some exciting Leonard, what are you most excited about cooking here?
Oh, well, I've had some wonderful ideas, and of course Usi and I will pass the ideas back and forth.
Yes, we do.
Yes, one that I am particularly looking forward to is the cram and scrap, which is a new dish that I am creating.
You're going to love it, Arnie.
Yes. Well, the way it works is you take any animal, whatever animal you happen to find under the light of a full moon.
Okay.
And you find that animal.
A gopher, a bear, a pig. It does not matter.
It does not matter. Really, we do anything. And so you take that
So
animal.
it could only be a gopher, a bear, or a pig.
No, I was just saying those as 3 examples.
Yes.
It could be anything.
Okay.
Right. He's explaining. So you take the animal under the light of the full moon, and you take a sacred dagger that was passed down from Andre, my father, and you slit the belly of the animal open and proceed to clean out the entrails, and then you just cram the cavity with as much raw meat of another animal that you can.
Okay.
And you sew it up in the belly, but now keep in mind this is all done in the light of the full moon, so you have to do this before the sun rises. And you...
Because if the sun rises and you're still working, the animal reanimates?
Yes,
Oh, no.
yes.
And then you
And
have
it's
to
just
fight it.
full,
It
full
is
of raw meat.
horrifying. It really is. And so we sew it up, and then we soak the animal in its own urine
Oh,
for 24 full hours.
24 hours, just so it really soaks up all that urine.
Yes.
Ooh, I can tell your mouth is watering.
Yes, and then we cook it rotisserie style.
But another thing that we've been kicking around, we haven't quite figured this one out yet.
Yes.
But there are so many leftover chicken parts.
Oh, yes.
There's so many leftover chicken parts because you cook the feet, obviously,
Yes.
for the rooster feet, and you have chicken breasts and chicken thighs, but then there are all these bones and heads and beaks. And we're thinking about putting all that stuff into a pastry. And we're actually wanted to spitball a name for that. So chicken parts in a pastry. Do you gentlemen have the wonderful ideas?
Can you just call it?
I was going to call it beak bread, but that just
Ooh,
doesn't
I like
ring.
Big bread, it's got
I like
alliteration.
that.
It's got alliteration.
It's
not
rather
bad,
good.
Not bad.
I was just thinking vomit inducer.
Why would you...
Vomit inducer.
Right.
No, it doesn't really have a ring to it.
Oh, actually, we tried it, and that's exactly what it does. So that's a very good. I mean, why lie about it?
You know, I actually have to ask a question about Chu Chu's Chow. Like, it seems like there are a lot of people here, but it also seems like the preparation is very time-consuming. How are you guys
Very
doing? Like,
Time conducive.
how is... I know starting a new new restaurant is very difficult. Are you guys...
Oh, we're in severe debt. Yeah, crippling.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We're not in it for the money, though. We're in it for the love of the game.
Yeah, but no debt collector's going to come after a wizard. Come on.
You know, after a wizard who has a business in a haunted purple bog. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
Yeah, best of luck trying to track us down.
Fat chance they'll get a dime out of me.
If you, instead of chickens, use crows, you could call it a croissant.
Oh.
Is that clever? Is that...
I love that. And then we could start getting crows and serving the meats instead of chicken breasts. That's lovely.
That would be cheaper as well.
Yes.
Cheaper.
You haven't asked me.
Ghost? Is there a ghost? Is my dad here?
Thank you so much, Leonard. And I'm really enjoying this goat.
Oh, thank you, Arby. It was my pleasure.
What's in your napkin?
Nothing.
When you put your napkin up to your face, it looks like your napkin got bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just a magical napkin I have.
You have a magical
I
napkin.
have a magical napkin. I'll explain it to you later, Usidore.
I'm so excited to learn of this new magical trick.
As am I.
Oh, now, Arnold, speaking of magic, you haven't mentioned at all We're in a haunted bog.
I know, it's true. It was a little scary getting here, which might, I feel like might hurt your business a little bit, like trudging through a haunted bog to get some food. It's creepy.
It's part of the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. People want aesthetic. You know, they want like a certain fun aesthetic.
And it's fun because we can serve regular humans, we can serve hunger ghosts because they feel right at home.
Yeah, my daddy comes here all the time.
Oh, really? I haven't seen your dad in a while.
This is your first time here.
That's true.
So let's calm down.
Chunt, have you gotten any emails?
You bet your ass I have. This is an email from Caitlin. Caitlin says, my fiance introduced me to the podcast you frequently guest co-host. It seems to me that you may be a real Don Juan?
Oh, Don Juan.
Oh, a real Don Juan of Foon. It may upset my soon-to-be husband, but I'm completely enamored with you. Almost as enamored as I am with statistics. Statistically speaking, how often do women or men leave their partners for a night with you? I have no intentions of acting on these impulses, as I am 100% committed to my fiancé James, and I know what I feel for you is just a fleeting crush.
That is quite a compliment.
Good luck, James.
No one's ever told me that they like me almost as much as they like statistics.
Yeah, that's a weird... I wish you all the best, and James and I shall toast to your health at our wedding. Huh.
Wow.
That's pretty nice. I don't know if I am a Don Juan. Statistically speaking, I guess, I don't know, I've been a Badger for a while, so it's not like I'm hitting, you know.
Yeah. You're a pretty steady guy,
yeah.
As long as I've known you.
I'm all about the romance, baby, for the most part.
I got an email here from William Kenkel, a postdoctoral researcher at the Kinsey Institute. Hi, Arnie. I'm a biologist here on Earth, and I'm very curious about Chunt's mating habits. At least for Earth mammals, about 3 to 5% of species are monogamous. And then there's actually a notation here. DJ Kleinman's Monogamy in Animals, Quarterly Review of Biology, 1977. I worry that if Chunt ever slept with one of these creatures, he would pair bond and get stuck as that species. Is that something you ever worry about?
No.
No?
Why is everyone seems real invested in my sex life?
It's true.
Mind your biz.
Well, anyway, he says, in Chunt's best interest, he should try and stay away from these animals because you would pair bond and be stuck as that animal forever.
Oh, good. That's
Elephant
nice.
shrews, old world beavers, prairie voles, common marmosets, but it doesn't say anything about uncommon marmosets.
Do you know how rude that is to call a marmoset common?
That's true. You're just a common marmoset.
Yeah.
Gray wolves and night monkeys.
Ooh.
What about all the other colors of wolves?
I guess they're fine.
All right, so you can have sex with blue wolves, green wolves, red wolves, yellow wolves, and all of the other colors that aren't gray.
What's the sexiest color of wolf?
To me, there's something about a red wolf that really set the blood a-boiling.
Sure. I don't know. I'm curious. I feel like you would like old world beavers.
Why would I like that?
I don't know. I got another email here.
I had other emails.
Oh, okay. Let's hear some more of yours.
Ugh. This is from Christopher Fankaham. Christopher simply writes, Netflix and chill? ? I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this stuff.
Netflix and chill.
That's the entirety of the message?
Yeah. Netflix
I don't...
and chill.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Arnie, any help?
Nope.
Great.
I got an email
Moving
here from CJ Lewis who says, just so you know, I love all the Earth references. Keep doing them. Don't let Chunt be so mean to you, by the way. Be nice, Chunt.
Oh.
Thank you, CJ.
Be nice, Chu Chu.
And although you've been a wonderful host, actually. I feel like we've been getting along a lot better recently.
Yeah, we even talked about getting tattoos.
Yeah. I don't know what they would say.
You get my name, and I'll get my name.
I think that's a lose for both of us. I have another email here. It says, hey, Arnold. It's Arnie. Thank you. The show is great. Does Usidore have a trolling motor for sale?
Netflix and chill?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't because I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it also says, are you coming to Findlay for Thanksgiving? Matt Cordania. Hey, this is my sister's husband. Send us an email.
Oh, in Foon we call that a brother-in-law.
What did I call him?
Sister's
Your
husband?
sister's husband.
Oh, well, sure, yeah.
Seems like a long walk for when there's a short bridge.
Is there any way he would be able to contact Sarah?
Well, that's the
and let her
thing.
know?
So, Matt, if you're out there, please contact my wife and let her know that I'm trapped in an alternate reality, and I did not run away, and I'm really having difficulty getting in touch with her.
Now,
so,
Sarah must not have contacted any of your family to let them know that she hasn't seen you in 8 months.
Yeah. That does not seem very
Also,
promising.
what is Thanksgiving?
Oh, boy. Thanksgiving is a holiday on my part of Earth where they just where you eat with your family. It's really nice. It's sort of
only
like
celebrated on your part of Earth?
Well, it's not celebrated in every province, every country in my world. But
so the other countries don't want to give thanks?
They may have. I'm sure they have Thanksgiving type traditions where they gather together and they give thanks, or they try to be thankful for things. So, and this email is actually making me realize this was sent a little while ago that I actually missed Thanksgiving, so I did not get to see my family or give thanks on Thanksgiving.
Huh.
Yeah.
You haven't eaten all your goat.
Yeah, it's give thanks for the wonderful meal that Leonard prepared for you today.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll come back to check up on you and see how you're doing. By the way, I have a gigantic penis. Okay.
Oh.
Yes, just wanted to...
I think we all assumed, but thank you for
And
clarifying.
you're welcome. I don't want to leave it hanging out there.
So to speak.
Boom, baby!
Boys' night!
Boys' dinner!
Yes.
Hey again, everything you heard just then was not real. I've been told to emphasize that. I do want to say again that my own predicament, being trapped on this space station, taking care of this creature thing that appears to be human, but on second look. Anyway, that is real. It's a real situation, and any help you guys could possibly offer to anyone listening would be great. I actually did get one email here from Evan Price, who says, so Craig, from what I can guess about the spaceship that you're in, it's powered by one or more higher dimensional objects. And he goes on about a lot that I couldn't really understand. But therefore, in order to send a reverse projection and cast your conscious shadow back into your world, you will require the use of some sort of higher dimensional objects, fourth dimensional objects. And then he talks about Klein bottle and a 4D hypercube and a Mobius strip. Evan, I've looked all around the ship, and I did find one room full of things with a lot of non-Euclidean angles that I stared at for a long time until I passed out, and I woke up in the Topaz room, which is not a place I want to go again. So I don't think that's going to be the solution, but if anybody has anything else I can try, really would appreciate it. Until then, as I said, the whole podcast thing is not real. Anyway, Usidore was played by Matt Young. Chunt was played by Adal Rifai. Leonard Kronkite was played by special guest Lauren Lopez. Lauren's a member of Star Kid, and if you're in LA in March or April, you can hear her live in the new musical Spies Are Forever. Bungaree Chubbins was played by Tom Gottlieb. Hello from the Magic Tavern is produced by Arnie Niekamp, Evan Jacover, and Ryan DiGiorgi. Edited by Chris Rathjen. Oh, hey, want to listen to another podcast from the Chicago Podcast Co-op? Check out Team GFB Radio. Dave Lang and Daryl Weisner share tales from the front lines of game development and talk current events in the games industry. Team GFB Radio, another part of that Chicago Podcast Co-op. Find out more about the co-op at chicagopodcastcoop.com. And thanks again to our sponsor, Emporium Arcade Bar. Go learn more about their live events at emporiumchicago.com. Guess that's it for now. Bye.
Hey, thank you for listening to Hello from the Magic Tavern. A great way to support the podcast is to join our Patreon. You'll get ad-free versions of our entire back catalog, including all the Magic Tavern spin-offs like Offices and Bosses, I Am Spin Tax, Shadow Sit. There are a lot of them. There are 2 new exclusive bonus episodes every month, Discord, all kinds of stuff. To get more information, go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern. That's patreon.com/Magic Tavern.